Pierce here again. Just wanted to kind of give an overview of the Gallagher Submit tool again this year, talk about what we're looking for, and kind of what you should look for on your end. One of the biggest things that we're looking for is to have this information back to Gallagher by December 16th, 2024. So keep that date in your mind. And with that, I will go ahead and share my screen and show anybody who hasn't seen the Gallagher Submit tool, the tool. So when you first log in or click on the link that you received from our team on the 15th of this month, go ahead and put in your email address. And it's very important you use your district email address. Don't use any other personal or junk email because it's all going to tie to your regular district email. So please keep that in mind. It will send your email a code. This is to keep your data secure. When you first log in, there's going to be basically 4 different categories of places you can check on. And the first is the request. So this is the information we're going to look to have you complete this year. The next is the e-signatures. There won't be anything in that tab. The next is the documents tab. And the one document that's going to be in there is the property schedule helper. So take a look at that if you need help kind of understanding what we're looking for in the property schedule section. And then lastly, your contacts. So right now it's just me, but if you have other people at your district that are already looped in on the Gallagher Submit tool, they will be listed here. And if you assign portions of the workbooks to other people at your district, they will show up here as well. Go back to the request screen. Similarly to last year, we've got a couple of workbooks. The first is your property schedule, and the second is your vehicle schedule. So one thing that's really important on the property schedule, your district went through an appraisal process this summer. And the information that's showing up in your schedule workbook is or are the values that were completed using the appraisal. So they'll be higher this year than they were last year. So please take a look, go through, make sure everything looks right, that we're ensuring everything that you have and that you'd like us to be ensuring. We can only ensure what we know about. So please take a look. Looking through, it looks good to me. So I will hit mark reviewed and mark reviewed. Oh, that was the vehicle schedule. Let me click into that. So this is the document that I just reviewed as well. And this is your vehicle schedule. It's all the, vans, trucks, equipment that your district owns. So please take a look and make sure this is up to date. Mark this reviewed again. Then I can go and submit the workbook. The next piece is going to be your drone survey. So click into that. And one of the things we really like about this tool is that we will show you what your application looked like last year over on the left. So you can pick up that and drag it over. And this will show you exactly what your application looked like last year. So you can complete this, in a side-by-side view, if that's helpful. And then I'm just going to make sure everything looks right for our test district. And you can verify either by whole sections like that. Go ahead and view the table. So this is our one drone for our sample district. You can verify this section. Or you can verify individual questions if you want to read through each one, which we would recommend. Proceed to submit. Continue. Scroll down and it wants us to sign. You can draw your signature, but I'd recommend selecting one. Finish and submit. Then we'll go back to our portal. So we're seeing that we submitted and signed the drone survey. Now we're going to take a look and see what this package application looks like this year. It's going to be a little bit different than last year. So we're asking for some information directly from your DS 4120 unaudited fall counts for your student count. So please make sure we're using that information. Again, you can look at last year's application. I'm going to go ahead and put this information in. It's a little bit easier for me to see. I'm going to go through and make sure all of these questions are accurate for our district still, our test district. Encourage you to spend some more time on this than I'm going to here. So this is an important one. So your busing information, let's say you as the CFO or whomever you are at the district, maybe the transportation director is more apt to fill out this information. So we can assign a portion of this app, we can add a contact. And for this, I'm going to put in Katie Carlson as our test person. You can send them a welcome email if you'd like. And then you can give them one of two different accesses. So limited access, just basically what we're going to give Katie in this case. We want her to be able to see the workbook and the schedules and sign and submit the forms. And I'm also going to give her access to the documents tab. The other option is view only access, so they won't be able to make any changes. Put in her whole email. Bear with me. And now we can see that I've assigned this section to her. So she'll get an email with these pieces that she's supposed to fill out for us. I'll go ahead and verify these though. The one thing you'll notice is this is very similar to the application you completed last year. There's a couple of changes, but nothing huge. Proceed to submit. One nice thing is it will check for issues. So let's see. So I didn't answer some questions. So we'll go back to the application to fix this. So this is one of the sections that's new this year. So active shooter and active assailant questions. So read through these and fill these out accordingly for your district. And we'll try this again. Go to continue. Scroll down and take a look at our application. We're going to click here to sign it. I'll select my signature again and finish and submit. The other thing we love about this tool is your feedback on what you thought about using it. This tool is to help you through the renewal data process to make your life easier. So please let us know, give us some feedback. We hope you feel this way. And that is all we're looking for this year. So one thing you'll get some automatic reminders. They're going to go out weekly up until the renewal date, and then they will, or the due date, so the 16th, and then they'll be a little bit more frequent. But if you wouldn't mind getting this information back to us, spend some time making sure it's correct, and back to us by the 16th of December, we would really appreciate it. Thank you so much.